We begin with new information. We're getting right into our newsroom at this hour. The university is requiring all members of Sigma 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 sorority and Zeta Beta Tau fraternity to get tested for the coronavirus after the chapters were identified at what the school is calling emerging clusters. Now, we're just getting this information that emerging clusters, they begin identifying emerging clusters when there are at least 3 cases. Now, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says 5 or more linked cases within 14 days is considered to be a cluster. Members of both Greek organizations were notified via email by Associate Director of Student Involvement Jordan King. ZBT will be tested today at the expense of the university, and members of the Tri Sigma sorority must be tested by tomorrow. King did not respond to Elon News Network's immediate request for comment, but we did get that information just into our newsroom at this hour.
Also reported this week 2 coronavirus clusters in freshman residence halls. Those are in Carolina Residence Hall and Barney Residence Hall. Taylor Lopez and Lily Pinkham live in Carolina on the 3rd floor, where they say the cluster broke out. The 2 say they tested negative for the virus after the school offered them tests following the outbreak. Lopez and Pinkham say the hall is quiet now, but that wasn't the case at first.
It's kind of like inevitable. We thought someone would get it, but just not a whole bunch of people.
I feel like in the beginning we were all kind of nervous about it, but now we're all fine. We haven't really thought about it.
It's more relaxed now.
Yeah, it's relaxed.
Just across the way from Carolina, Sean Dimick lives in Barney Residence Hall. He says the cluster there was on the 2nd floor. Dimick lives on the 1st floor of the building and says he decided not to get tested because he hadn't recently come in contact with anyone on the 2nd floor.
I thought it was a little concerning at first because usually people in the same building are more likely to kind of intermingle and probably transmit it. So it was a little scary when they sort of told us that there was a big cluster here.
Barney Residence Hall is suite-style living, so 2 bathrooms are shared by 8 students in each suite. Carolina, however, is hall-style living, meaning everyone on one floor shares a set of bathrooms, which students have been assigned to help cut down shared spaces. A cluster was also reported in East Neighborhood Building A, another freshman residence hall with hall-style bathrooms, last week.
We're learning more this morning about students quarantined in hotels. Elon News Network has confirmed with a hotel employee that students are spending quarantine and isolation 15 minutes away from campus at the Hampton Inn Greensboro East in McLeansville. General Manager of the hotel, Samantha McHale, declined ELNM's request for comment.